in the goddamn.
So?
Oh yeah, no, you're actually no, yeah. This is an Otome. You're definitely a girl. Here's one of the CGs.
Here we are.
Oh, your character has a face.
Woman detective.
Is AC the main character?
It's an Otome game. You know who the main character is.
AC is.
What?
She looks like a shy girl, so AC has to voice her.
See, there's a calico tail.
Oh.
Oh my god.
And a little bell
What?
collar.
I'm going to voice
And he
the
has
main
a repairing
protagonist. Is that gonna be my bit? Everyone else is gonna voice everything else. I'm gonna be the girl protagonist.
Hey, Jazz. That
Fucking.
means the cat boy opened up for you to vote.
Oh,
Nah,
no.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that Rindy, Kaneko, and B are gonna be fighting to be the protagonist.
I think it'd be better.
Hold on, hold on,
Rindy,
hold on, hold
square
on,
up,
hold
girls.
on, hold
Square
on.
up.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Con, you have to listen to me and you have to think accordingly.
I'm listening.
Because one of us could potentially be the protagonist, yes. But have you considered having all the guys do it and just by accident making a BL?
Oh, that's such a
I'm
good
listening.
So, which one
The
of us
main
is?
character's just a femboy.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight for the
That
chance
would
to
be-
be gay.
Well,
Great.
that'd mean Josh would be it.
No,
No, he's gonna be Dill.
No, he's gonna be.
I'll do it.
Yeah, there you go. LaRouche, you're the protagonist.
It all worked out in the end.
We'll just ask the artist. Hey,
Cat boys, what a shame.
I'll just DM the guys who made this and be like, "Hey, listen, can you make a BL mode?
No.
We will do the voice acting. You know, we'll just fucking edit Komaeda over all the instances of the female protagonist.
No, I don't be the protagonist anymore.
I'm sorry.
Yo,
No,
very
but
base.
this does mean
I don't want the plug now. Oh,
Like it won't work. Like it'll be really poorly done. Like in that fucking thing of him holding the female protagonist. It's just like Komaeda being like really smug looking.
Yo, extremely base.
Oh my god.
Damn, they
The
are
orange
really
was my
cute though.
description.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe they
Yeah.
got Nagito to voice the protagonist and Hajime to voice one of the cat boys.
I'm not gonna lie. It definitely
on
there's
that.
something going on with these characters.
You know, I'm happy you guys can enjoy this.
By the
never
way, we're
asked for
live,
this.
by the
So
way.
lucky. You're so lucky there's so little options.
Look, I'm gonna have fun with this. I don't fucking care.
I'm gonna have so much fun.
It's fine that you guys like boys. Fine.
Wow, I can't believe Zaz
You know,
is boyophobic.
You know, Zaz, I'm just very comfortable in my sexuality, and I think
I
that's
just-
something that you'd have to learn to deal with too.
I mean, I am
I
comfortable.
just it's gonna be a case of every time Orange reaches a follower milestone, I'm just gonna suggest another Otome until he likes Otome games.
Oh, does that mean we're getting the Mobius double reach around?
Okay, we'll make
What?
We'll make
Huh?
Noir knows what I'm talking about.
I missed the reference. I was looking up Serpello.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
It's
was
Homestuck.
she was like, Noir, you know what a reach around is, right?
No, the Mobius
I mean, I
double
know
reach
that.
around
I
is the
know,
wording.
I-
It is the
I
wording.
know.
Yes, the double Mobius reach around is a lack of a euphemism for a two-team structured super game.
Yes.
Oh.
Super game?
That there's no good way to explain it easily. It's like universe physics meets The Sims.
It's Homestuck, isn't it?
It's Homestuck.
It's Homestuck.
It's Homestuck.
Oh god damn it! I'm tired of Homestuck. I'm tired of hearing about it.
Wait,
200 subscribers and it'll
about
happen
it. I'm
now.
tired. I am tired of seeing Family Guy fucking Beatrice on my fucking TV.
No. You are gonna afterwards, Orange.
I'm
You're
gonna be
gonna
right back. I need to grab a pizza out of the oven.
Three!
So, look,
What?
Each
I don't know.
milestone will put up a new Otome. How about that?
Yes.
Work our way up to dramatical murders, boys.
We
Yo,
can't.
man,
We
it's-
literally
it's
can't.
banned on Twitch!
You can
No, it was
do it
a
once.
joke.
You can do it
Right.
once.
But you know what you can. But you know what you can do. Is
What
just
can we
record it and then put it on YouTube.
That is true.
But that is a lesser content than Twitch.
I'm not down for Guro is the problem.
Is it
Don't get a then don't get a
Yes,
bat
it's
in.
Guro.
Yeah,
No,
just
it's not.
Like,
It's not. Only if you get a bat in.
I know that there's blood.
I am
but
not
don't-
beholden to you people. I can make my own decisions.
I thought that there was like as much blood as like a standard vampire thing, where it's just like bits of blood.
Am I coming in sticky
There's
again?
there's some
No.
gore, but like again, that's like more bad and relevant. Like throughout the game, not really. No.
I mean, you're doing
You
the
know-
necro. Of course, shouldn't matter that much.
Only if you fuck it up.
I was having a good day, man. Like I'm taking tomorrow off. I got a nap in, so I'm nice and full of energy. And now I'm coming in here. People are telling me about Otome games. I'm sick of it.
They're good, Orange. They're fucking
Yeah.
good.
They really are.
I'm gonna
But
become the
nothing is
Joker.
power.
Tsugihime is the only good Otome.
So,
It's not even
What the hell?
Otome.
Shut up, fucking AC.
I'm gonna
whenever
become
you,
the Joker.
whenever you start the stream, I wanna say a thing.
Started a
Bone, we've
long
been
time
live for
ago.
like 5 minutes.
Oh
Alright.
my god, well let me switch to my fucking laptop because I was not stream ready, Jesus Christ.
So there's something I wanna like preface is that I'm going to try to act like I didn't just drink like a full carton of beatbox tropical punch with 6% alcohol by volume.
Full carton with 6% alcohol.
Alright, so both are gonna be drunk for the entire stream. Good to
I'm
know.
going to pretend to not be. I'm gonna try not to be.
You're gonna fail miserably.
I'm gonna see how good my I can hold it back.
You will try.
He would
'Cause
wash
I
his
don't
hands
know-
with hand sanitizer, and he would just drop from the alcohol poisoning.
I don't know how much is placebo
Okay, I'm
of
back.
me being drunk or how much is me legitimately being
I
drunk.
mean, you are literally
Well,
150 pounds.
yesterday, I don't know how much you drank, but you were kind of sloshed by then, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of letting myself.
You
So
are like-
this
you're a
is me trying to
featherweight.
hold it back.
Yeah.
That's true, I guess.
I love it when he ruins my streams by being drunk.
I don't. I
Nah, he
approve
enhanced
them.
it, dude.
Stop.
I cannot
No.
wait to
Do
see.
We do not encourage alcoholism in favor
not
of
alcoholic.
improving, quote unquote, the stream.
Do not encourage alcoholism anywhere on the set. That being said, enjoy the show.
Please drink responsibly.
Honey, you wanna go get drunk? I need alcohol, Kane.
Okay,
You
everything is.
make so many interesting personas for Junpei.
I thought he was doing Nekomaru.
That's not Junpei.
That was. You said Akane, so I.
Akane, I need alcohol.
Oh,
You don't
you're
understand.
drunk.
Not Junpei.
Look, there's a character in 999. Oh,
Drinking Persona.
there's a character in the Zero Escape games named Akane, so it's like my mind is going like that.
Honey, you don't understand. I need alcohol. Now.
He was a fan of alcohol. Yeah, I remember that one scene in 999. He was like, "Yo, I want to drink all this booze."
Yeah.
But then his illegitimate son was like, "No, don't do that.
Wait.
Don't beat me again, Dad."
In the casino.
What?
Yeah. They're joking. This isn't a real thing that happens in a video game.
Well, I'll take your word for it. I still need to get around to those.
Is the game... Oh, no, never mind. I thought of one.
By the way, AI The Somnium Files is still on the Xbox Game Pass. And
Sure,
so-
also it's pronounced I, the Somnium Files.
Oh, really?
Hey, you know,
Like your eye. Like the
Like eye.
Japanese word for love.
There's going to be a lot of puns.
there's a lot of I stuff.
Yes.
But,
Like Iba, the
I...
there's-
funny AI in
So,
your eye.
so instead, guess what I've been playing on the Xbox Game Pass?
Playing an Xbox
It's
Game
a
Pass.
war.
I saw
good
your files.
Oh, is that out?
It is on there, and let me tell you, it is kind of clunky.
Yeah.
The fastest...
Welcome to the good life.
Clunky
Wait,
good
what
or
game?
clunky
I
bad?
didn't hear you. I didn't hear what Con said. What are you playing?
A Good Life. It's that sweary game, I think.
Oh yeah, that's a fun little game.
Wait,
Fun
where's
little
Speedy?
dames, eh?
And you're playing as a dame. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fun little dames, eh?
The
She
only
keeps
thing
talking
I
about how
have
it's a
to,
hellhole.
the only
It's a
thing
damn
I
game
have
for a
to,
headache.
Like contact.
the only
Alright.
thing I have to say about it is the fastest that the human model can run is not great. It's actively making me feel like they sacrificed the potential for a running module for the. No, wait, not module. Damn it, what's the word I'm looking for? They sacrificed actual human running speed on that in favor of having you transform.
Hi, party people. This is
So it feels a
Danganronpa.
little counterintuitive to go places as a human.
Man,
Yeah,
I
that's
sure
kind of
love
the
this
point.
Danganronpa.
Feels weird to me,
Anywho,
but it's fun.
Alright, let's get started.
we're talking about Danganronpa.
That was the card.
Danganronpa.
Right. What happened last night?
Danganronpa.
Ibuki died and someone's going to fucking die by my hands now.
Did
That-
anything
that's
else
why
happen?
Something revenge was in your tweet.
They're gonna die
Forget
by
it.
Monokuma's hands.
Don't forget Hiyoko died too.
Yeah.
Hiyoko.
And also Yoko.
Get dunked on, child.
These people hate
Wow.
these children. I don't understand.
So-
I do not like bullies.
That being stated, sad that Hiyoko died, but a bitch is gonna die for killing Ibuki.
It's so sad. It's so sad that Hyoko died of like.
How do you know it's a bitch?
Because if it wasn't a bitch, then it'd be a hoe.
Well, then a fucker then,
could be-
or a dickhead. I don't know.
Nagito's a hoe.
Fuckhead.
That depends on what level of dickhead you're going for, like dickhead prime or dickhead dick.
Oh, just their body right fucking there, huh?
Oh.
Everybody's super loud.
Yes.
Did I turn
I just
it?
don't-
No.
It's
Oh,
almost
it's up a little bit. Maybe.
I just started turning people down recently.
Yeah, I'm turning down like everybody.
Even me.
Imagine you're not turning me down.
Damn. Anyways,
There's a fun little Japanese word in there for you, Bone. The
the
word for
shattered
despair
remains
is
of the.
Yeah, they say.
despicable.
Time for me to play video games.
Would you please read the
Oh my god, I love video games.
visual novel?
The shattered remains of the machine was spread all over the place, on the floor.
I see. I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
There's.
Is that me? Oh, fuck, come on. How am I already up? Jesus. I don't even have the stream up. Hazuichi put in the music that needed for communication. That's distorted.
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here?
What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough.
They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera? And that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? Surveillance camera has been added, so obviously they meant to show the killing, I think. Feels like it.
What makes you say that?
I don't know.
If only I noticed sooner, the Pookie might have been saved.
Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing?
After leaving Nagita's room, I went to the on-call, and that's when it came to me. That I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing. One more time before I go to sleep. So I went to the patient rooms, and I noticed that Ibuki is gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital.
So, that's what happened.
And then I saw Fuyuhiko in the front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
That is a long story.
I'm sorry, I'm not talking down to you or anything. Yes, I don't doubt you, because we've been together since this morning.
You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room.
That's right. We were just together just a little before the Monokuma announcement. So, I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what you know. So please spare my life at least.
What happened to not doubting me? Mikon's account, okay. Time to talk to...
Oh, I forgot about the Fuyuhiko eye patch.
That's just harsh.
Ibuki's body lay atop of the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown that she was wearing when she was sick. Huh? What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else.
And now she's lying on the cold, hard ground.
Fuyuhiko.
Quick shout out to Taylor Swift.
Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right?
Yeah, at first. I don't know if... I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from the rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
Well.
That helps. There's no time of death written on the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first.
It's true. Their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own. So after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. The stepladder is tipped over on its side.
Mm-hmm.
This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Oh.
Isn't that a bloodstain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case...
Then it must be Hiyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of.
A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hiyoko. It's on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Stepladder...
There's a blood stain. I wonder what kind of was there a ritual for the night that transpired here?
I hope this isn't Chris's blood. Oh, blood trails!
Where the hell are they?
With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there?
Nothing dropped. It's just dirty.
Dirty?
Hey, hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely...
You're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a bloodstain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hiyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still...
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it?
Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off the floor.
The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off bloodstains. So, what was the killer trying to hide? Yuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? The hemp bag! Upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Yep, you got it. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Blah. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died.
From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there?
That means anyone could have obtained this rope. And it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue.
I wonder if that's true.
Huh?
Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment?
What happened?
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Yeah, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
That was obvious the moment we discovered her body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself.
You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Rope used for hanging. Let me just review some truth bullets real quick. 2 victims. Ibuki's cause of death was crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There were no other external injuries. Yoko's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp object tool. It appears her death was instant. Okay. Instant. Oh, fuck. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from the candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used a normal stage light, like this.
So, if you don't mind me putting a theory, I have a theory that this could possibly lead to a possibility that it might have been Gundam, because this seems very theatric. He's a pretty theatric person. This isn't, of course, a perfect theory, but it's a theory.
Man, I hope it's not Gundam, because that means he would have to be the worst character now.
Oh, wow.
The worst character.
What do you-
Oh,
Because he killed best character.
Yeah, because he killed Ibuki.
And also former worst character.
Is Ibuki
Who's the worst character now?
Is Ibuki the best character?
She's like my like. I like Chiaki a little bit more, but I really liked Ibuki.
So if it's a suicide, Ibuki is the worst character?
No, because
I don't think
You gotta
this
keep it in
is
your
suicide.
pants, Josh. Oh
Yeah,
my
I don't-
god.
Yoko's body is...
If this was a suicide, that's just unfortunate. But
Yeah.
let us continue.
Yeah. Yoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape. I was gonna make a joke about it being duct tape, but I guess I was right. Fuck. And she looks like she was forced to stand up straight. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. Oh shit! But why is Hyoko's kimono all like this? Her kimono is all disheveled.
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 Also, her sash is tied behind in her front.
Sash.
Sash. I did say sash.
You said shash.
Oh, sorry. I'm having a bit of a tongue twister.
I'm sorry, Orange, but you
Yep.
said Sash as well. Just now.
Wait a
The killer
second.
did this too.
It's a folding
Is
table.
Kaneko a thought? You have a thought?
You guys remember that one little moment with Hyoko, right? She can't take her
Which
kimono
one?
off by herself.
Yeah,
Wow.
meaning...
So then why is her kimono on backwards with the sash open in the front?
Probably because...
Did she do it herself?
She needs assistance to take it off.
But I thought she learned how to do it from
No, she
Mahiru.
can take it off. She needs assistance to tie it back on the right way.
Yeah.
Didn't Mahiru teach her how to do it?
I don't remember.
She didn't have much
The
time to
implication
teach
is
her.
she did, but she didn't have a lot of practice in doing it.
Yeah, so I assume that she put it back on, but like due to Mahiru's teachings, but because she's inexperienced.
Fun fact, there are 2 reasons you tie an obi sash in the front usually, and that's if you're a person who is being laid to rest as a corpse, or if you're a prostitute.
That was
Oh.
the other thing I was gonna say.
I knew Hiyoko was a hooker.
I was.
Okay, wow.
Were you trying to refrain from saying the naughty version of that word?
Yeah, I was trying.
That's not what we're.
Is the let me finish off the dialogue first, and then we'll.
All right, finish off the dialogue.
But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during the time, right?
Hey!
Oh, jeez.
Hajime, do you have a minute? I need to come up with some more nonsense.
No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with.
Help?
Actually...
That's right, your help. If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Oh.
So I was thinking she might be hiding something.
Oh, it's Chihiro all over again.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Huh?
Huh? That's exactly it. I need you to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Why?
God damn it.
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know?
Don't mess with me! Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Hold on.
Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
You know, this
I came to you because you're my friend, Hajime.
From the first game, where, like, they were, like, ew, searching bodies and such like that. Isn't that crazy? I didn't feel time to go grab my water bottle because my mouth is dry as fuck.
Hey!
Hey, Akane!
Yo, what's up?
Also, Bone, you said, is this, Chihiro over again? No. Hiyoko is a woman.
It's joke.
Hey.
Okay.
I wanted to go for the low-hanging fruit.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
Huh? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check inside Hyoko's kimono, right?
Yeah, it actually kind of looks like there's something bulging in there.
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Okay.
You're way more helpful than Hajime.
Let's see.
Ibuki was way more helpful than you. Kane reached through the duct tape binding Hiyoko as
Was
she... What?
Was she though?
She wasn't that helpful.
Fuck you!
Shut up, Zaz. No one asked you.
Yeah, don't you remember she helped you solve the swimsuit part in the last case?
That's the only thing she...
Ibuki was great emotional support.
Oh yeah.
Put it in your pants, Joshy. Come
So would
on.
Nagito be if you let him?
What are we talking about?
Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it. She's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you're looking for?
Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her hotel room.
Motel.
The key to her motel
Here's
room,
the
huh?
difference.
But...
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono, so we'd notice it easier.
Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Motel key room.
Hey.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you looked like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body. Right, Hajime?
Of course. That's why I'm investigating.
It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think the strangest is...
See?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think?
Hide the wound on her neck?
That's right, hiding the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood.
A sea of blood, huh?
Sounds like it might have been done in a rush.
2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anyone faint.
He does have a point, though.
So I wonder if she was already out, unconscious, whenever she was slit, because I don't know. I feel like there'd be more blood if they weren't prepared to seal it up.
Well, I mean, like,
Right on that.
then why is there like blood on the stool then?
Because there was still a bit of blood that came out.
Then why is there some on Ibuki's sandals?
Like, I feel like one possible way you could look at this, although I don't think it is the case, is that somehow Hiyoko made Ibuki kill herself, and then possibly slit her own neck, but I doubt it.
How did she tie herself to a pillar with duct tape?
Like I said, I seriously doubt this idea. But it is an idea. It is possibly an idea to maybe follow a string in that, like, whole pile of knots.
This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right. You might be able to adjust the hot air inside the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little. Like so. It's running as a heater? Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit! Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off for a little.
That's whack.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Did I talked to Chiaki already, right? Let me see. Yeah, I already did.
Yep. But still.
It's
Yeah,
blood.
I already
Okay.
I already
So what did the temperature tell you guys?
86 degrees Fahrenheit inside of a building.
Yeah. What does that tell you?
Why does
Does that tell you
need-
anything?
Why does it need to be that hot in a venue like this with 2 bodies?
Yeah. Christ.
Oh my god, it's 12 whole ounces of 6% alcohol.
Yeah, but it's bones ass.
No, that's 12. No, the Johnny Bootlegger
We already
is
have
12%
investigated the counter
alcohol
reboot.
by volume.
There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we used this to lower Ibuki's hanging body. Speaking of the lighting, the video in the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like the list lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
I see. So you noticed it too, you fiend.
Huh? Noticed?
So you didn't notice? Those eyes, just little glass balls. Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you noticed that aberrant item?
Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting.
So you finally noticed.
But I
But
can't,
I can't really see it from here.
Oh,
I
that's
should
not
lower
true.
the
But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time, and...
I can see it!
There is no need!
Go by 4 dark devas of destruction!
Yo, Mirage Golden Hawk Jumpy! Now is the time for you to take flight!
These are these little hamsters.
Yeah, feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction!
A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash.
Okay, I think we're gonna throw the hamster. Wow, that looks like something in the background.
Yeah.
So cute.
It looks like something, alright.
It started running around him. Started running around the
Just a fast-running
stuck slip
hamster.
of. It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles, and then the paper fluttered downward and was definitely caught by Gundam.
Oh,
Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder!
Wow, that is amazing. I have never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form.
So, what's with that paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells inscribed onto it.
That was close.
It appears it's nothing useful.
No, that's not it. There's no doubt. This is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that this paper... the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural.
Hey, I just had a thought.
Yeah?
Yes.
Take a look inside of the storage room for this place.
Well, apparently I still need to look at shit in here. Oh, I didn't look at the curtain. There's a black curtain hanging from the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to another.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain.
Okay. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly.
It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain stayed for temporary use, just like the curtain in the supermarket.
Shit. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
If they went that far, this was probably something the killer really needed for this crime.
Why did they need it?
Who knows?
Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answer came easily. Okay, so they clearly used it. Okay, let's check the staff room only. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like it's inside the storage room. Might as well investigate in here too.
I was right.
Hi, Nagito.
Huh? What were you right about?
Take a look at the paper on the floor that's on the bottom shelf there.
Oh shit, yeah, those were the flyers, yeah, so.
No, the black paper, the one that you're on right now.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Paper.
yeah, is it paper?
Yes, it's wallpaper.
Okay, so, yeah.
It has a design like flyers.
I
Or
think
has
I
flyers
figured
stuck
out
on
one mystery.
There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on shelves. It's probably used for storage decoration. Huh? This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers plastered all over the front and side of this wallpaper. This edge of the wallpaper. It looks a little torn, but what does that mean? It maybe means it was probably used something to do with the black paper we found on the stage. Ha.
You thinking what I'm thinking, Joshy?
Let me go over the clues real quick. I haven't really had a good chance to digest this one. It's believed to belong to Hiyoko. Surveillance camera unit. Okay. Candle. Doesn't fit.
Norn, you should be ashamed of that pun.
Huh?
It's not even good.
Who, me? What? Huh?
Noir.
He
Oh,
said noir.
Jesus. I thought you said orange. Yeah. Sorry.
You know, one of those wonderful words that rhymes with orange.
Orange.
Yes, storage room.
There's a lot of stickers of the. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. Oh fuck! I'm not actually clicked on my shit. Oh wait, yeah, now I am.
Oh man, I'm sliding off my chair. Shouldn't do that.
It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this?
I was right.
So were there stickers at any point, or were...
What I think probably happened is like they may have used hold on, let me think.
Was there a sticker on the curtain? I saw a thing on the curtain, but I was looking in Discord, so I missed the whole thing.
No.
With the curtain. Okay. Have we seen these stickers anywhere?
They're on the other pillar.
The pillar. Oh yeah, on that pillar.
They're also on the chair and the floor.
We need to relook at it.
Mm-hmm. They're on that and they're on that. How many things are actually pressable? Damn. Okay.
Think of it this way, Joshi.
I can think of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna... Nagito, did you come in here to investigate the storage room too?
I don't know why else you think I came in here.
Maybe to
I
follow
just
me?
wanted to confirm what you were thinking.
Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko. That probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from this storage room that they used for the crime.
You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right?
I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
But...
That's the main reason why. This case is special.
Huh?
Really special. But I can't say for certain, though.
What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information.
Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
Oh, that's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time.
Huh? What does that mean?
Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Gut feelings?
Hey.
That's right, gut feelings. You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
Where exactly are you talking about?
Well, obviously, the movie theater.
After he said that, Nagito walked off out of my sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater?
I see where he's going.
I don't.
Yeah, the movie theater.
Well, yeah, he's going to the movie theater.
You could probably.
I think he wants to go to the movie theater.
Oh, I guess it's important that I tell.
Yeah, Con, I'm curious what your theory is. Go ahead.
Okay. First, I've seen a trick like this with the wallpaper before. First, riddle me this. How can you easily go ahead and reveal a body that wasn't there in the first place?
Smoke and mirrors.
Oh, so you think that someone used the thing to hide Hiyoko's body right there?
Mm-hmm. And that's why it seems so easy and so... Bleh.
Actually,
Now I'm
hold
doing
on.
tongue-tied.
Let's compare these two. This one's more ripped than this one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was it always like that? Damn.
That one always was like that.
Oh god, watch it be Ibuki who killed Hyoko.
No, what it...
Somehow.
Okay,
Wait, no,
so...
that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make
No.
sense.
That
'cause
wouldn't
she
make sense.
appeared later.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is that, what is it? I genuinely think that... Yeah, by using someone's mouth.
Instead of your own hands.
Someone's
show me?
mouth?
I'd be right happy to.
It's a bad joke. It's from a
So,
bad
okay.
pornography.
Bad pornography.
In Noir, you don't have to acknowledge it. You can just move on with your life.
How do you
So,
know it's
moving on.
bad?
You watched it.
Did he?
Well, no, it's a scene. It's what you know that how they have these out of context scenes that just have horrible acting.
Oh wow, the game like fucking glitched there for a sec.
It might still be good as a porn, maybe not as a movie.
You get what
With
I'm
that,
saying,
with-
right? You get what I'm saying, Joshy, right?
I get your thought process. I think the only thing I see that kind of like, the only thing that's fucking me up is that this is weirdly like, maybe it was always like that. Maybe I'm.
It was always like that,
misremembering.
Joshy.
Okay, well I don't actually remember because it's been a week. Let's go talk to
Damn
Fuyuhiko.
right.
Here you go.
Hey Hajime, take a look at this.
What?
Huh?
Look at what's in front of the door.
This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like,
If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a big clue?
Why would this be a clue?
hey,
Remember how we came into the music venue?
All right.
It won't open. The only way we can do is force our way through.
B.
Hello. I wonder if that's gonna be possible. Of the four of us, two of us are girls, you know?
It doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. We all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go!
Fuyuhiko's signal. Ugh. We charge into the door at full force. I mean, like he is single now.
Oh, he's single now. Yeah.
That was fucked
now
up.
Echo's gone.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Man, Fuyuhiko, I can't believe you're single.
Ruthless.
Well,
Rest
we
in
already saw
peace.
2 murders today, but I didn't think we'd see another one occur on stream.
The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door.
But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all.
Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle.
I see.
If a stick was used to borrow the door here, well, don't you think it'd lock the door and keep it from opening?
Yeah, someone barred the door. You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? I mean, like, obviously.
The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that.
Then, how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue didn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they had locked the door from inside, the killer wouldn't have been able to escape.
Like,
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke the door to the music venue. And then waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
I get it.
You know, they don't use tricks like... Don't they use tricks like that a lot in murder mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. I'm going to open this closed room.
The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be a possibility, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
Damida Zen Zen Damida. You heard what we were discussing.
Jockey, that was kind of cool. That was a kind of cool entrance.
Well,
Thank you. Besides the broken drumstick, I also discovered something interesting.
What is it?
See?
Look, there's a weird glob right where the right and left door touch, see?
You're right. What is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but...
As she said that, Chiaki bent down, scraped off the...
Semi-transparent.
Semi-transparent, okay. Glob with her finger.
Oh,
Oh,
that's where the
excuse
gel
me?
nano went. So that's where the other half of that gel nano went.
Chiaki, you fucking floor eater.
Why are you putting it in your mouth?
Chiaki on her way to eat all the drywall at Home Depot.
Canonical paste eater.
Oh, it smells like workshop chemicals.
Workshop?
And this chewiness. I see. This thing might be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start.
Then why are you eating it?
For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps of the door.
You actually have something in your mouth?
What are
My
you
tongue.
talking
Mm.
Chiaki on her way explaining to the Home Depot employees why she ate all of their drywall.
By the way, that face, that I guess that's where the Chiakers comes from.
And just
It's
as I
slightly
thought,
modified.
it tastes nasty.
Chiaki spat the...
Gonna eat more.
Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area.
Ew.
Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right?
Paste.
So
I'm so full of paste. Yum.
I'd like to ask. So Nekomaru is currently incapacitated, right?
You're back again.
Eat what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
He's currently incapacitated, right? Well, okay, wait. I just for a second I thought Hyoko was like higher up on the pole, so I thought who could have lifted her, but then I just realized that they probably just laid her across the pole. It's probably fine. Probably
That's
nothing
cute,
big about.
Chiaki.
Meh.
Oh fuck, I didn't read that. But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her.
She's gonna give you the updated autopsy report.
How about it, Mikan? Have you found anything by now?
To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong!
But it's not my fault, the music venue's just too hot.
That's why.
Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
That's it.
Because of the heat? Is that possible?
If a body's 6 over exposed to the heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
Huh.
I see. That might have been the killer's goal, but they covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But...
Even if he is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
Of course!
I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order of the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, and then Hyoko. It was probably Hyoko first, then Ibuki.
Yeah.
And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders.
Wait,
Huh?
what?
Imitation murder?
Huh?
Be Jiki Triss.
Triss?
I'm trying to make a Beatrice joke.
Oh.
It's Kitty!
B? You there?
B?
Your mic's muted, by the way.
Alright, I guess Randy, do you want to go?
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for the killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it.
How would an imitation murder be related to this murder?
Oh, based on the killing order and the way that they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
That movie?
Good
That's it.
instinct.
Oh, everyone saw the fucking movie.
Except us.
you.
LaRouche?
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people.
The goal was an imitation killer.
No.
Vehicle
goal-
arrived.
The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me. If this really was an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This too must be the will.
It's certainly conceivable. If the killer wishes to complete the imitation.
Oh, hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One person might have been killed?
You guys worried there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries.
Fuck you.
Things would get out of hand too fast. A bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella. So I've heard a perfect countermeasure.
Man, the word fella's forever been ruined.
Why?
Ahem. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken could only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Oh. You mean you added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken will be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings?
Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules.
I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this a possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Eh?
So,
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right? Fuck you, man.
Sorry.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
What?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there are 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence.
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey,
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
wow. I don't like this.
All right, fine. That's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, it'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
Someone
See,
snapshot this. This is
Monokuma.
amazing.
Yeah, snapshot this. But Monokuma does not oppress gamers.
Yes, he does.
Underestimated the
Gamers rise
Gamers
up.
have no rights.
Fuck, Monokuma in the
Yeah,
last
but
game
you
literally
have to
said
have
he
someone
hates
to talk
video
with.
games.
Oh, Wendy, you're up again. Be right back.
He made a video game.
I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
Yep. That makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people.
Face your powerlessness.
God, he's so cool. God, I'm so cool. It means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough.
Yeah, he
You guys
really is
keep
kind of
saying
dope.
that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
Ah, could it be? You haven't seen it.
Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my!
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
Then the invitation is...
Good instincts.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well?
Well,
Well, oh. You can finish this one up, Rindy.
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it.
As if they copied the movie? I see. Nagito mentioned something about that.
I mentioned something like that. Then it can't be helped. I get gut feelings.
Gut feelings?
If only someone could come by later, too.
Where exactly would someone come by?
Well, obviously, the movie theater.
You...
See, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts.
Fuck you, Zaz. I see that comment, you little shit.
He is as helpful as... No, he's not as helpful as Komai. That'd be disingenuous.
Looks like I need to do that.
It's not that helpful, yeah.
Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate.
Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki?
Probably the hospital for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The first victim, Hibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on in the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time.
She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death there. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Why is Akane the only one standing here?
Breasts.
Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well?
Huh? Yeah. I don't really get it, but when I think about Nagamaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
That's weird.
That's weird. There's no way. I've got that kind of weakness.
She's experiencing withdrawal symptoms from not getting the massages.
These will probably go away if I battle a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here.
Nekomaru will definitely come back.
You're right.
Blech. Jesus Christ, my mouth is more dry than I fucking thought it was. Christ.
So, motel, hotel, Holiday Inn, or let's all go to the lobby?
Wait, whoa, what did the fuck did that say? Oh, okay.
Just a titty.
Well, there's also, like, the theater.
Booby Typhoony.
I will go...
That's what I meant.
Actually,
There's the hospital as well.
The hospital...
Back alley?
Yeah,
Electric
back-
Avenue?
Yeah, Electric Avenue.
You found everything
Electric
at
Company?
the Brest Tropical Storm?
Yes.
Isn't this
Let's
where,
try the motel. I'm kind of curious.
Tropical
to see how
tits.
Motel
Chiaki-
AC Denton.
Also, it says it's air conditioned.
Yeah.
That's interesting to know.
And if
Or
Yoko
it has air
starts acting
conditioner
up,
vacancy.
then you take
I
her
just
from-
remembered. I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko was sleeping. It might be faster just to ask someone.
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out.
Huh? Are you talking to me?
I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that?
I wasn't trying to hide it in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyaki staying in?
Listen,
Hyaki?
Or Hyoko?
Open the door to the center room.
Hyaki.
Who the fuck is Hyaki?
Oh man.
Hyaki Hyoko ship name.
However,
God.
Well, yeah.
No! Let her die alone.
My God, Bone! Hold on, wait a minute. Through all this, I forgot to check something. Okay, good.
She died before she could become redeemable.
How many steps you got left on that, Usami?
I don't think I read that line, but whatever. Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. You have Chiakis, right?
I wonder. Wait, is Chiaki's an actual underwear brand?
I mean, you have Ibukis, and that's what
Well, see, that's at least one extra pair.
I
Like,
wonder.
you have something to remember Ibuki by.
How does this guy talk to his parents? And his teachers? Fuck.
Poorly.
I guess I'll just talk to a few.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can you explain to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body?
It was at the time as it was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to go get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at the motel, this motel, and then we were about to head back to the music venue.
I get it.
You met up with Mika and me.
When we went back to the music venue, the entrance to the door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So, we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. And when you arrived at the motel, who else you saw besides Chiaki?
As I recall... You didn't hear me? I found a body, Monami!
The body?
Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh?
Do you think those two are suspects?
Like...
Or suspicious?
Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two were the most suspicious since they weren't with us.
Hey!
That might be it, but...
Now that he mentions
Wow.
that, where is Soda?
He was in there.
Was he?
I'm pretty sure.
I think he ran.
Yeah.
You think Soda did it?
Mm-mm.
Go ahead and say it, AC.
While you're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on, but she said Ibuki disappeared.
So, you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there.
Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well.
No, we went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In a short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around a pillar with duct tape.
It's true. I feel like there isn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is Hyoko was killed, and we discovered her body.
Huh?
What? You still doubt me?
Jeez.
Oh, I'm used to it. It's true, I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete.
I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Oh, who tried?
Sleep with his... Oh, I'm actually gonna stop myself from saying that one.
Looks like it's locked, but... The key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. It opened. Just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. So, Hyoko was staying in here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Okay, Sonia has no shits given.
Huh? Did the door open?
Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it.
I see.
What? Did something happen?
No, it is just. I'm starting to believe it might be my fault.
Her fault? What does she mean?
The moment Hyoko came to this hotel, she completely shut herself in this room.
She was afraid of the despair disease. So she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason.
Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in this room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono.
Her kimono?
Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it.
That is a weird looking art.
That is really suggestive.
Nah, I mean, I guess it's just kind of weird looking.
It's kind of whack.
Like, her face looks kind of weird.
It's kind of cringe.
Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it.
Oh wait, maybe it's her proportions. She looks like huge in that image.
She didn't
Bro,
leave her
you're
room
huge.
because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hyuko told me she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics.
That's why. She wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
My heart! She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble
Yeah,
wearing
she's
your
reading
kimono?
the VA.
By chance.
No, Con, she,
Kaneko,
it's voice
Can you
acted.
not hear? Can you
Oh.
not hear it?
One sec, I had it turned down a bit. Okay, now I can hear it.
Also, yeah, look how huge she looks in this image.
Stupid!
Compared to the background.
Saying, of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own. If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
So are you trying to say something?
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hyoko remembered that?
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko was locked in her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that. She was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation?
I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation.
Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to be at the music venue? Something's wrong. Time to go snooping in room. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusted. There's no way anyone could use it. I don't see anything else that would look suspicious. There's no
Yes,
sign
nothing at
Nothing
all.
else suspicious in this room.
Oh god fucking damn it, the Monokuma.
Nothing suspicious aside from a Monokuma using the can.
I think they did that one on purpose.
Can you stop? Boy's taking a shit.
Can you stop looking at me? Get the fuck out!
Occupado baño.
There's no sign that someone made a mess in her room. I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well.
There it is.
Monokuma, get out of the shitter.
Olay.
No.
Don't let me finish my shit, please.
It's just
Girl, I'm
there's just
pooping, come on.
There's just a trail as he brings it back to his little hut.
Ew. Aww.
Better give me something good. Oh wait.
You just gotta keep on walking her.
Nothing really much. Oh yeah, that's just a monitor shot. Let's look at the bed. The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Wonder what she got in the fridge. Oh well. Not an option to select it. It's presumably... I did talk to him. Okay, yeah, let's
This is
go ahead.
getting more and more interesting.
So Mahiru wasn't a... No, not Mahiru. Fuck, she's dead.
Do you have a
He
suspicion
definitely
yet?
was abducted.
So, if I had to go... The only thing I can do is base off certain guesses, right? I guess the
Theater and
logic...
hospital.
Yeah, theater and hospital. Is that, like... There's a possibility that, like, maybe it was Mikon? Because she has a connection with the two victims as a last trial of those pictures. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was the only one over here, but I feel like,
I would like to pose a thought.
Yeah?
I do not know how good this thought is, but is it possible that she caught the disease from Ibuki, and somehow that led to her getting her neck cut?
No.
What?
Why is Hajime and Fuyuhiko fine then?
I don't know. Like, why aren't all they fucked up though? Because all of them fucked up because they were all
Because
near
they're
them.
quarantined like good people.
Didn't they carry them over though? Like,
Oh,
didn't
there's
they,
soda.
like-
Oh, there's soda.
The only ones that were over with them were Hajime and Fuyuhiko.
So why don't they have it? Do we know if it's contagious?
Because
or
they
not?
have a good immune system.
Anyways,
Immune
we'll probably
systems
find
work
out later,
differently,
Bone.
dude.
They're
Or
just built
slash it'll
different.
just be a stupid plot point. Hey, you
Yeah, it
prepared
could
that
just-
surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey, hey!
Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything.
Bruh.
Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right.
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little.
Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit.
Wow, that came up on mic. Holy shit.
What?
I popped my neck.
Oh. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed from the hospital monitor. The video was filmed with the music venue camera. Wait, the video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras.
So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa.
However, every surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on the specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interface with the signal.
Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If it hadn't if I hadn't done that, it wouldn't have been able to use. We wouldn't have been able to use it.
You're right. You're right. You did that. You did work on that. Blech.
Well,
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days.
Okay. Let's look at the camera. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue's surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging out like there is now, but the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the ladder and without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed onto that rope and... that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and I wasn't displaying anything more.
Man.
Hey, I'm gonna put down a thought. So the curtains were store-bought, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so does that imply that they were store-bought for this specific moment? Was this how premeditated was this?
I don't know.
Is that like the idea behind that little clue? Oh well. Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the Machine Alley was a really old model.
Hold on.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself.
Okay, my mouth is dying. I need water. Please fill in time.
Okay, I need to get water too. I'll be back.
I am sitting here with a lovely apricot tea.
I'm sitting here with a brain full of thoughts and trying to comprehend all of this. Something is
I have
missing
a
here.
third of bottled
I'm so full of thoughts. Yum.
Bro, I got a fucking sandwich. It's nice.
A nice sandwich. What if Joshy got a sub, but it was just because someone really liked hearing about that sandwich?
By the way, I am also going to make ramen, so if I'm not back by Joshy's time, then just get somebody to fill in for me.
Slashed her throat, taped her to the pillar. Wallpaper wrapped around, yanked it.
Uh-huh.
Still been
Be
in
right
there.
back myself.
Means killer would have still been in there. Never Hajime opened that door. Would have had to have been smart enough to crank the heat up to where it would advance decomp. Make it hard to tell time of death.
Who's smart enough to do that?
Someone who'd have profound medical knowledge, or someone who actually knew what the fuck they were doing.
I'm so full of sandwich. Ugh.
Is it really
Do you make that noise anytime you eat a sandwich?
Yes.
What is in a sandwich?
Sandwich.
I have
He eats
questions,
the
comments,
sandwich and
and
he immediately
concerns.
makes Goda noises.
Yes, delicious sandwich.
Go ahead, B.
I just have questions, comments, and concerns. Orange, what the fuck?
They went to the trouble of actually hiding Hyoko's body, though.
Hey, Khan, I would like to pose a thought to you. So,
Fire it.
you were mentioning, so somebody mentioned, like, who was smart enough to do something. I assume it had to do with the temperature thing?
Yeah.
I feel like the only one that would actually have experience with knowing that type of stuff might be Fuyuhiko, due to his criminal history. I don't know if anybody else would know about how, like, necrosis works.
Yeah, but Fuyuhiko's already trying to mend himself. Doing something like that would just be a real monkey wrench in his character development at this point.
Is he really trying? Or is it a ruse?
I want to go ahead and have the benefit of the doubt in Eye Patch Boy.
You want to trust the criminal Yakuza?
Well, yes.
Alright.
I feel like
I missed
get
whatever
more-
happened.
I feel like I'd be able to get more answers if I knew what the heck film they were talking about with this. Also, that hemp bag.
Oops.
The one with
Oh,
the
look.
Usami, the one with the Monomi, or yeah, the one with the Usami logo on it. That one's from the theater. Monokuma said that it was another. Huh?
I would like to ask you, is there anybody that you would cross off the suspect list? Because I would like to cross off Akane, because I don't think she would know how to heat up, like, about necrosis.
Crossing off Sonia. I don't think she did it. Same
Why
with
don't you
Chiaki.
think she did? And why don't you think she did
She's
it?
actually kind of sus.
Also,
She actually has a
What is
connection to
that
the game.
substance that's in the doorway?
Con, why don't you think Sonya did it?
She may know stuff like this, but she's way too damn nice.
No, I disagree.
That doesn't mean anything.
Sonya has a.
It doesn't mean much.
Sonya would probably know about that.
I mean, Sayaka was nice.
Yo, actually, Sonia knows about a lot of serial killers and stuff. She might actually know.
She would have known about that. Yeah, definitely.
Someone being nice does not make them not a possible culprit.
The only way that would make them not a person that discludes someone from being a culprit is if there's investigation.
It's
He's
true.
too stupid.
Whoever did this was cunning.
Couldn't pull it off.
I mean, he almost killed
here's the
Sakura. He
thing.
tried.
I feel like Yasuhiro could have indirectly killed somebody by accident. I feel like he would do a manslaughter, not.
Yeah, he wouldn't murder. He'd manslaughter.
He
Also,
killed someone with
actively
hilarious
tried
antics.
to murder Sakura.
And then he would,
actively, but
yeah.
failed because Sakura's the best.
It was a
And
whack
he'd do it again.
misunderstanding.
And then tried to
I'm
shift the
still
blame
full
on
of
the
murder
Toko.
attempts. Yeah.
I still feel like I'd get more answers if we actually saw the movie that everyone else was talking about. Oh god, is this what it feels like to be out of the Marvel
Wait, the
loop?
stream went out of what? Offline for?
Wait, what?
What?
Refresh.
Alright.
Nah, it's back up. It keeps
I
buffering.
So, I mentioned this to Khan, but there's the idea of who is smart enough to know enough about necrosis to warm up the bodies to make like the time of death unknown. I pose the idea that Fuyuhiko might know due to his criminal history and probably knowing how he probably would know how necrosis works, how to hide a death.
I don't think it's
But,
Fuyuhiko.
again, but
You know who else? You know who else would know how necrosis? Like,
Nikon.
Nikon.
True.
I mean, she was the one that explained that.
I think it's Necron from the Transformers movie.
Damn, that's crazy. Let me review Truth Bullets real quick.
By the way, I am grabbing some ramen, so if I am not there, feel free to fill in.
Okay.
Oh, I picked up on the mic. Fuck.
Discord, stop dropping me.
What you eating, Joshy? Evidently, I will never know.
The world will never
There's also the matter of we haven't found the place where her throat was slit.
On her throat?
Yeah, it's her throat. I think.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Everywhere we've looked
You're
so
probably on
far,
the
there
net.
hasn't been a little drop of blood except for on the bottom of Ibuki's sandals and that one smudge that was on the stage.
Yeah. So.
Can't believe Ibuki stabbed Hiyoko with her feet.
Right now, I would say my top two of possible suspects is Gundam, and because of like the whole ceremony look, which I get is superficial, but regardless, and Fuyuhiko, that's her name. Right now, I put them as my top.
I think they all did it together. Every character.
I guess I have to kill everyone, then myself, except for Nagito, so he wallows in despair.
I think Goku did it.
Jesus Christ.
Like everybody did it except Tomoeda and Hajime. And
Hajime
just
did it too.
and Tomoeda is just like, why does nobody ask me for help?
Anyway, who's gonna fill in for Bone? I guess AC?
Oh, that's what we're waiting for.
Huh. You didn't know it was her, but you saw that she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue and tried to stop her.
But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed up on the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean that she's her own killer?
Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki?
There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so...
You.
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it.
Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily.
Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor.
Butt cheeks.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hello?
What happened?
God.
What happened?
Everything okay?
This is kicking my ass.
Yo, time to fight Discord. Damn, Discord got hands.
I wonder if Chiaki's heading over there.
No,
I'm heading over there now, Hajime.
Hey.
I'm heading over there now. I'm heading over there.
Do we got a moderator
I'm
in
heading.
chat? No, we don't. Fuck.
She's heading
Oh,
over
is there
there.
porn?
No, there's a chat. Want to become
I
famous? Buy followers. Fuck you off!
buy them.
Yo, out of my way,
Big
Gabe,
shot.
I'm about to get it. My identity has been stolen.
Don't. How do I really hate how
Now's your chance to be a big shot.
just Twitch handles this shit sometimes because it's really
Don't
bad.
worry, Joshy, I'm on my way.
Oh my god, it's Orange Boy. I'm gonna save Joshy's stream.
You mean Zero Range Boy?
Yeah, it's Zero Range
Yes.
Boy. It's not Jeremiah Godwald.
Oh, there we go.
Huzzah!
Oh wait, I timed out in the war. Fuck!
There were
How do I untime the war?
War.
There
Pants.
were two people here, and you chose the wrong one.
How do I
what you get!
untime out? I untimed you out. Fuck!
Now's your chance to be a big shot.
Nice.
It's I
Fantastic.
tried to be a big shot, and I got deleted.
See, Josh needed to grab life by the silly strings.
Okay.
And unfortunately, he just got hyperlink blocked.
Hyperlink block.
Jesus. How did that happen?
Bro, that's a sick reference, bro.
Yeah.
What happened?
Shit happened. I tried to ban a bot, and then I
happening.
accidentally timed out in the war in the Twitch chat.
Holy shit.
Horribly wrong.
Anyways.
I'm headed over there.
AC is still up.
Oh fuck! What
Unless-
the heck? She ran away all of a sudden.
Oh,
Hey,
Bones
I
back!
might be drunk, but
Ah!
I'm sober enough to shoot all
fuck!
5 of you.
I gotta get out.
Put the gun down, damn it! Put the gun down!
Alright, let me go back to push to talk.
Gun down.
Sorry,
down.
I'm sorry, but I love the all 5 of you bit whenever for drunk you. What? What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden.
She said the conference room. But why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking it, but did she seem a little upset?
Does she want me to come to the conference room?
She want me to come?
Na-na-na-na.
Mr. Roper.
Akane, how the fuck did you get over here?
She walked.
Spread
She ran.
Finally getting back to my normal self. All right. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna give him a thumbs
Ma'am,
up.
your boob's looking awfully heavy at the moment.
I would gladly touch the boobs.
Why has Joshy stopped?
Why does Joshy stop?
Joshua.
I was drinking
Answer
water. I was
Joshua
drinking
stopped.
water.
Because he's so thirsty.
Please read the next line of the visual novel, Josh.
No
Your
thanks.
first mistake was being thirsty.
She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. Christ, Hajime.
God damn.
She gave you an invitation to touch her boobs.
She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey, hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea why, but... hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one.
Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on.
That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. Well, there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms.
Wait. There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it.
Hold on. Wait, what happened? What happened to the gown you were wearing?
Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross!
Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like,
Especially Nagito's, jeez.
I totally left Mikon back in the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon.
Well,
Are we just gonna ignore that she gave him an open invitation to touch the tits?
Yes, we are.
I feel like Nagito doesn't care.
I have to spar with her, Con. That's never gonna
Hajime.
happen. Hajime's not a fighter.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Well, I mean, like, he doesn't fight with his fists.
Not
He
much
fights
of a
with
lover.
true
Wait.
words.
Have fun with the fun bags!
Wait, did she ask him to fight her? Is that what she said? I just saw getting better, but I missed, like, I think maybe a bit.
Oh, she got better and now she wants to wear hospital
Phew!
gowns.
Fine, I'm finally getting back to my normal stuff. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win.
Oh, okay, so I guess
If
it's
you
the
win.
implication. Oh, if you win, I missed that part.
Oh, I didn't realize she meant help me out with my recovery by letting me beat you to death.
Yeah.
All else fails, you could have just faked an injury and actually just gotten the pity
I
move
don't
back.
I don't think any injury would be faked.
Well, it's okay
Then
since
you'd
I
still
already
get
investigated
Preamble.
the music venue. But leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea.
Still disrespectful, but pity boob is still a thing.
I don't think Akane believes in that.
She doesn't believe in pity. She believes in winning.
I feel like he would not have the bone structure to touch the boobs
Huh?
after they were done.
It's not soda.
What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Don't turn it on.
Huh? Chucky, are you there?
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing.
What's fully exposed?
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out?
I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
What the fuck?
Oh, bummer.
What?
Troll fail.
What does she mean by this?
Oh my god, she's such an epic troller.
What a gamer.
No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of a curtain being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. Fuck. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtains that was covering the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised?
Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I got it.
Got what?
see?
Milk. The curtains in this conference room were designed for completely block out light. And there's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
Of course!
See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect.
It says, I fucking hate that image. What? I
Let me see.
fucking hate that image.
Oh
For the
my
audience,
god.
it is the troll face with Chiaki hair.
That's absolutely terrible.
Oh!
Sin of
Nice.
humanity.
Well, time to reset.
Radical.
Moving on.
A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it? That pout face. That's cute.
I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret.
I think
Yep,
I'm
she's
actually
upset.
getting
But still, what was all that about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you.
Chiaki, memes from 2010 don't work. Yep,
I mean,
she's
this
definitely
game is
upset.
from around that time.
Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place.
You're trying to open
Why
up.
are you such a child, Chiaki?
Time to
Oh,
see what
baby man.
Nagito called
Baby.
the worst film ever.
Damn. I wonder what happens if I go in here. Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anyone inside. I should look elsewhere. Okay. Well, let me look in the last place. I love how the instant they were like, okay, we're taking the signs off. Man. Let's talk to Soda real quick.
I got ramen in my mouth. Give me a second.
Okay, never mind. This is just a repeat.
Alright.
Yes, leave here. Time to watch a movie with Nagito.
Wizard of Money.
And I won't be sharing my popcorn with him.
Date. It's a date.
Why?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew
Oh my
you'd
God,
come here
dude.
to the movie theater. That means you noticed it too, right?
Theater.
The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme.
I
For the
wouldn't know.
imitation case.
I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the movie yet.
I see.
I see, then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager, a customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes, did you call me?
Fuck you.
Huh? Hachime's the customer.
Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy.
Fuck you.
You were so devoted to being Tsundere that you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
You're giving Rindy ammo, Monokuma, and I need you to fucking stop.
You're saying that.
Who the hell is that?
Ammunition.
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker?
Hajime bought an NTF?
It's nothing!
NFT?
In exchange for not watching the movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on! Since we're talking about it, why don't you show it to Nagito?
Stop it! But my resistance was in vain. And Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
See? It's this one!
I'm sorry, Rose.
I'm sorry I was born stupid.
You bought this for $1.5 million.
But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Now get ready for the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
Ah, Hajime, about that invitation ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe.
Huh? Why?
No reason, just think of it as a protective charm.
I see.
Definitely won't come up later.
4 a.m.
I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. Until then, I'm being summoned. Hold on.
Lots of things are happening to Joshi today.
How is my pretending to not be drunk?
You're certainly doing a job.
How about that Canon Komahina?
It's not canon, shut up.
Silence, wench.
It's canon to me.
It's canon to the
No,
psychopath.
It's not canon to me, it's canon period.
You people would ship Ted Bundy with someone if given the
Whoa,
opportunity.
Not even go there.
Hey, you guys don't talk about Bundy-kun like that. Come on.
Look, if Bundy and John Wayne Gacy were two really attractive anime boys, I'm sure they would.
Who is
What
they?
if Ted
Don't
Bundy got in a
associate
fight
me.
with Al Bundy? Could they
Someone
destroy each other?
Okay, you guys are stretching this concept You guys are stretching this way too far.
Am I?
Could you imagine though?
This paper thin
I
to
don't think
start.
we're stretching this far enough.
Yeah,
Not as much as those
Mindy,
boys are
please help
stretching
me.
it.
God. You guys are idiots.
Hitler couldn't so cute.
Oh, fuck off.
And now it's been stretched too far.
Hawaii.
I'm sure you could do like a yaoi thing with like Bishi versions of serial killers. I'm sure you could do it.
I
Something
mean,
like that already
Hetalia.
exists. It's called Hetalia Dark version.
Oh yeah, that entire cast is just full of mass murderers, huh?
Hetalia After Dark.
Look, Germany Kun or whatever, it's not Hitler. He just represents the country that Hitler was in. I
No,
guess.
it's
He just
mostly
represents
Holocaust
his
Germany
entire
during
regime.
that time, and he still has a hard-on for Italy. Did I just say that on the air?
But
Please
Germany
free me.
have a nice time in
Please.
North Africa.
Please free me from this hellscape.
Didn't like
Italian
Germany,
fans don't deserve anything.
Didn't Germany historically like hate Italy or like just Hitler? I thought he hated Italians.
No.
Like I'm pretty sure I remember like Hitler saying something about how much he hated Italians.
They're literally their closest ally.
That doesn't mean that they like them. It just means
They
that they
were
saw them as
literally-
useful.
They were literally best friends.
Alright, I'm looking this up
Come
because
on,
I am.
even Bulgaria hated Italy.
Like I mean, like
Please.
Hitler,
Joshy, come back. Joshy, come back.
What?
Hitler also like briefly like.
What? What's the matter? What's the matter, B? I come back and I literally hear you say.
Get me the fuck out of here. Please continue the VN.
What the fuck are you guys talking? Why did the war say Joshy's checking on his sister, Joshina? What the fuck?
Please read the next line of the visual novel and free us from this hell.
Please do.
It would appear this gamer's paradise has become a gamer's hell.
Hajime,
This
I
was
can't
never a
believe you
fucking
bought
paradise.
that thing, and you paid $1.5 million for it too.
But even you said you should have just settled with it with the money, with money to get out of seeing that movie.
You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that disgusting, horrible thing. You know?
Wow.
Just leave me alone.
You kind of visit Tsundere.
It's a video
I
game.
think I think he just wants to be left alone.
No.
Hold on. I'm still in the preparing. Don't rush. Don't rush.
Are you sure?
Disney boys get hated, you know. You might even get hated by boy bears too, you know.
You can hate me all you want. It's a food shop. A lot of things like popcorn, sandwiches, and drinks are all arranged here.
Oh, they sell food drink here.
I don't think this pertains to the incident at all. That reminds me, that item should be on top of this counter. This one. Looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth. With a decal of Monami's face on it?
Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag. Fuck, I didn't finish that, but whatever. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it.
If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa there! Were you perchance interested in buying a tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd just gonna reveal who the killer is.
Oh, so the killer bought it.
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
Don't try
What's
to
the
backpedal,
difference?
Bear.
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Bull and shit.
For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Look, the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
This is exciting! Exciting!
Man, now I really wish I did bring that bowl of caramel popcorn with me. Shit.
What,
I'll
good
caramelize
caramel
your popcorn.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Caramel popcorn.
Nice. I prefer the cheddar myself.
Caramel.
Caramel sweet.
I just
Eh,
get the big Christmas tins that have all three.
Cheddar gets
flavors.
too much stuff on your hands for me. Buzz.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduces American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly.
Man, what's with this
Don't quit
Kingdom
your day
Hearts naming
job.
convention? From
When
the title
you
alone,
walk away.
I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Yo.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Thanks, Johnny.
It's a biography?
Oh god, the flashing Christ.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
That's Dave Vincent?
I think it is. Don't.
It sounds like Johnny.
And was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
Oh my fucking god!
What?
Monokuma literally told someone IRL to fucking KYS. What the fuck?
Hey, he's helping.
Oh my god.
That's not how. That
I
is
can't
not
believe
in any way
Monokuma is
helpful.
the average Modern Warfare player.
Nah, he's elite.
the Monami scarecrow
Oh, there she
hanged
goes.
herself and died.
Oh my god.
She flew away.
Maybe Nagito was right.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Jesus Christ. Huh?
He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Utilitarian.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end,
Oh,
he
wow, that was
somehow
actually the wrong sprite
usurped
there.
the
That's
kingdom
weird.
from her.
Usurp.
These people look horrified he's back.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Yo, CS source!
And he lived
What?
happily ever after. The end.
What?
There
Nagito was
was
right.
a
This is
purple and
awful.
black checkered board beneath Monokuma's feet, and I was like, yo, Monokuma forgot to install, what was it, CSGO source? Was that it, AC? I don't remember.
Huh?
CSGO source. Forgot to install. Is that it?
I
Yeah, I
mean,
think
like,
that's it.
Gary's mod will show anything like that if you don't have the texture for it. For
it's like a
Half-Life,
pink
for
checkerboard.
CS4, or CSGO,
Make
or
it
whatever.
texture.
Man, movies are the best! The drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each hand.
That says head.
Head.
Oh!
It's only... Wait, he's only got one head. Where
No,
is
His
Neil,
penis!
Not it too hard.
Con, you'll understand when you get older.
Motherfuck!
The mushroom. But he doesn't have one of those.
I'm shocked. No, I am shocked one
Now
would
then,
not get that.
let's meet again at the class trial.
That was like
Yeah,
the
You know, if you tell him that, he's
that
just
was
gonna
like the
make it
least
happen.
subtle sex joke ever.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation.
Don't you ever just cry and masturbate?
Masturbate.
Well, man, the motto says you find yourself a hentai that's got a pretty moving plot. Not gonna lie.
Hold on.
Learning a lot about everybody today.
Are you?
Are you? What do you? What did you learn? What did you learn?
What do
today?
you
We
know
all
about me?
kind of learned.
I mean,
now.
you can, I'll teach you something right now.
Dad, all of you are degenerates and none of you are free from sin.
What do you mean?
Degenerate male.
I mean, STB could have told you
That's my
that.
line. Degenerate male.
Wow, you guys are really harsh. You can't even tell when I'm joking now.
I don't know what
I am
anything is
shocked.
anymore.
What's that?
See, to describe this-
The motto says you find yourself.
Do I
hentai
ever
that's
joke?
illustrated. Who
Just
knows?
cry and masturbate?
Maybe I'm practicing. Maybe I'm
Pra-
training.
Maybe we should get to a class trial.
Okay.
Maybe
hold
we
on.
should read the next line of the visual novel.
I need to do
Oh
this.
my Ada
I
in
thought
the
Joshua was doing it.
theater.
Don't you ever just
Uh.
cry and masturbate?
Masturbate. Miles is a robot.
Don't you? Don't you ever just
Who's
cry
Miles?
and masturbate?
I ate a
Miles
person.
Edgeworth.
Is he a robot?
Is
Miles
it?
isn't a
Yeah.
robot.
That video
You
series
should-
pissed me the fuck off.
Why does it piss you off?
Because they don't give the game any chance. They hate him so hard.
Oh, okay. Josh had made a
They're
clip
good
that's titled
games.
"Bone."
They're good games.
I bet they are, Wendell.
Seriously though, Miles
Don't you
Edgeworth
ever
isn't
just
bot.
cry and masturbate?
Let me
Masturbate.
see.
How'd you think of that?
Miles Edgeworth.
Apparently, that is who I am. That is my personification.
This is who I am. I
How
am
was
Shadow
it?
the Hedgehog.
Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction.
That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
It probably doesn't hold up to standards, but thanks to that movie, now you know, right?
What the fuck did you say in chat, Bone?
I'm trying to put down the Twitch clip that you posted.
Oh, we have links blocked.
Oh, yeah, Blink's blocked.
Hold on, I'll fix that later.
Hyperlink block.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Okay, there it goes.
Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, Biyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death as well.
But
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible.
Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now. Or possibly
Perchance.
I don't get it.
If the killer's main goal was just an imitation of murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's true. AC, I hope you will learn from this lesson.
What?
What the fuck are you people doing? Just
What?
read the goddamn VN.
I'm reading the VN.
I said nothing.
I'm just asking, what is that number?
An IP address.
Zasmine IP address joke, although I also don't get it.
It's a fake IP address. It's implying that he knows your internet location.
No, it's implying that Khan knows that because she learns a lot about us today.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a bull.
So then that's your IP address you just typed in?
No, it's not a real IP address.
Well, it might be.
Do you think I should start the first half of the trial tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
that's
It's
a
already-
good idea.
It's
We
already
still have
time.
a ton of time before
Do
12 o'clock.
this.
So, this again. I need to go to that place again.
Sorry,
But
that
now,
was me correct.
but now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Ryoko became victims, in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go.
Don't take it always go. Very slow.
I'm about to
John,
level
do you
up.
have an idea of who it is? John?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Bringus Bingus.
I thought that was Khan who disconnected.
Now it's B.
It's like, yeah, I'm still here. Disconnects.
I'm worried less about who the killer is right now and more about Nekomaru.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa, what the fuck happened to the top part of the trees?
I mean,
Waves.
Nekomaru is one person, and the victims are two people, and potentially the rest of the island if they get the blackened wrong.
How many steps? The next row.
1,000.
I guess I'm just trying to go ahead and fill in some blanks in my mind. It's like my brain's playing ad lib with a mystery and I'm using a permanent ink pen instead of a pencil. You know what I'm saying?
I want to think real quick.
You're definitely saying something, Khan.
Yeah, go over your evidence.
Bloodstains. There's gonna be some really insanely stupid shit, isn't there?
What did we see with the what happened with the
Probably.
tote bag again? Where did we see the tote bag?
The tote bag was in the theater.
Ow, ow, ow.
Okay, so it was just in the theater. Was there anything else involving the tote bag?
The tote bag was in the theater. Somebody, the killer bought it, and when you buy the tote bag, you get a second tote bag with your tote bag.
Which may or may not be total bullshit provided by Monokuma.
I love the word tote bag so much.
Well,
Is
if you
there
have
anything
anything
that
bags,
they-
you can put one tote bag in your tote bag.
Okay, so it's possible that the curtains were brought with the tote bag, if that matters.
If the what?
That could
Curtains?
be.
I suppose.
Every day I'm tote bagging.
I assume that will play a part, and I'm wondering if any like lines can be drawn to that.
I will put down my two suspects. It is either Mikan or Sonia, because I don't think someone who knows that putting the putting the heater on to disguise the time of death would be the people of which I don't believe it would be Gundam. I don't think it would be Kazuichi. I don't think it would be Akane. I mean, like, it could be Chiaki, but I don't know. Fuyuhiko maybe, but like, funny enough, the people I least suspect are on the fucking left, and the people that are the most likely to be suspects are on the right. Shit.
I'll put my like top as Fuyuhiko and Gundam, and with the bonus of possibly being Mikan.
My top is Mikan and Sonia.
Mikan and Gundam for me.
So everyone agrees it's Mikan.
I would put her as below the other two in my guesses.
You're guessing. You guessed Gundam and Fuyuhiko? I don't think Fuyuhiko would have done it.
I don't think it's Fuyuhiko, but like just given the evidence I have, I can't particularly like. I just don't feel like I have enough that relates to Mikon personally.
Fuyuhiko does have an alibi.
Yes.
Does he? I thought it was like an alibi that was only confirmed by himself.
It was confirmed by Mikon.
Oh, it was
Effectively, because
confirmed by
Mikon
Mi-
was with him.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess I'll take that off then. I guess I'll put it as Gundam and Mikon.
Sonya and Mikon for me. Everyone who heard the announcement gathered in front of Monokuma's rock. Soon enough, there he is, that little shit.
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to get to the class trial?
On?
Oh, sorry. Hey, jerk! Hold it right there!
Monomi's such a dumb child.
What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
I was saying like a dumb bitch.
My brain works just fine. Unlike yours, Pee-wee Herman. How does it feel to be arrested for masturbating in a theater?
What?
What?
Anyways, Monami, take the line.
He was.
Ow.
He was.
Monami.
Right back to things.
Reading.
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru?
I see. So you've come to avenge him.
Avenge? That sounded like he died!
Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway,
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey.
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die.
Why are you so excited about that?
how about it?
Who knows, maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What the fuck do you mean by this?
What are you saying, you fiend?
You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Well, that's an agent of chaos. Let's go.
I'm gonna do
Chaos. Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with.
Yeah, you're right.
He seems to be quite a stranger of paradise.
Hajime, I'm a trickster archetype.
RAR XD.
I feel like somebody's going to lose their last remaining character.
We stepped onto
Or
the escalator and sent it toward the gaping mouth of Monokuma
Gaping.
Rock.
Yapping?
God damn it. Gaping. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our line of silhouettes keeps getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward.
You'll never know if you don't grow.
And when everyone was inside Monokuma's rock. Jesus. Shit.
What the?
The elevator began its descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper.
Also, I apologize for the thing in there, because that's just where my brain immediately went.
But no, it's fine.
And when it descended as far as it could,
I was just confused for a second.
as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through those from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness, and I walked into that place.
I still apologize for making a reference that colorless, that tasteless.
What?
No, it's not. It wasn't the. It
Don't worry
wasn't
about
like the
it.
actual reference itself. It was just like the timing
I was
of it.
confused. No, it had nothing to do with the tastelessness of it. It was just confused, and then I got it.
I was just confused. I was only confused as to why it was brought up then.
We were
Okay.
talking. We were talking earlier about serial killers getting it on yaoi style. I don't think you really have to apologize for anything.
I've made
honestly.
9/11 jokes live on stream.
You should read your
And we
line,
probably
Kuma.
will
Yeah, maybe
more
we
often.
should do that on stream.
My! It feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats.
What did Jossie say just now?
I want to
Don't
continue
worry
the
about it.
visual novel.
Okay.
Well, 2 people got killed at the same time and Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him!
No!
Why bother?
That's... What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content.
And so, the curtain on the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki, the ultimate musician. Ugh. She was really loud, but she was a mood maker of our group.
Rip to a real one.
When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. And then there's Hiyoko, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her face, you never really knew how actually selfish and foul-mouthed she was.
I like how you didn't include adorable.
She was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those two is among us.
So, I would like to post something I don't believe in, unless you want to read.
Definitely can't forgive it. But whether I forgive it or not is irrelevant.
Believe it.
Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake. For Ibuki's sake. Just Ibuki's, I don't care that much about Hiyoko.
Dude, come on.
Avenge me,
I don't
Hajime.
like her at all. Outside of as a character.
People hate these children. What the fuck?
And so, the curtain to the class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun.
Just Hiyoko.
Ding ding!
I would take Teru Teru
Don't
over
play,
Hiyoko
don't
as
play
a
with me,
person.
Orange. You know how I feel about some badass fucking kids.
Would you take Hifumi over Hiyoko?
They can both die. Honestly, maybe Hiyoko, because like Hifumi wasn't malicious. Well, I mean,
Hifumi
he
tried
was
to
one of the
murder someone.
killers.
He
was
murdered
one of the
someone.
killers. Okay,
Hifumi actually
outside of
murdered
that-
someone.
Okay, wait,
Boom!
I would like to preface. I would like to make a rephrase. Before that, before he tried to kill somebody, I would have taken him. But yes, with him being one of the killer people, I guess I technically have to take Hiyoko. I don't like bullies.
The
I
difference
really-
is, Hifumi feels like he could actually do something. Hiyoko doesn't.
Here's the thing, Hiyoko, Dan, that's a shame. She was a little shit, but that's a shame. Hifumi, Rip Bozo, rest in peace, motherfucker.
I feel like Hiyoko would have, like, going off of what that arcade game, like, made her out to be, I would say, like, she could possibly bring somebody to kill themselves. I don't like that.
I don't
that
think
bully.
she would want to.
She is
Hyoko's
malicious.
just a fucking chihuahua. She has a bark but no bite.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Like,
good comparison.
the way she
Literally,
talks is a
anytime
bite.
anything bad happens to her, she bursts into tears and basically curls up in a
care.
ball.
I don't
Fucking
care. She's malicious.
Gross
Hifumi
garbage
ready
ball.
to murder somebody because he wanted to see his e-girlfriend.
Who didn't even have feelings for him.
Yeah, again, like
And
I said,
also
excluding that part, I like.
It's also
but-
misgendering.
But also, he was an idiot. But like, if you include that part, then yes, I would take Hiyoko over him. But like, she's vindictive. I do not.
She wouldn't horribly force
likes
herself
hurting
on
people.
someone and misgender them and then murder someone over.
I feel like she would misgender somebody.
I don't know. I feel like that's a little much for Hiyoko.
She's vindictive.
She's not that. She's pretty mean and
She's
like.
just like looking at
Didn't she tell
Mikon.
Mikon to die like several times?
She's looking at Mikon, bursting into tears and smirking.
She didn't actively want to murder someone,
He
though.
wants to make them feel
And
like
again, literally every other member of the class has been complacent in allowing her to do it. So I mean,
yeah, that sucks. I don't like that.
I'm saying everybody here's a shit.
Yeah, but
A little bit.
Isn't Mikon a masochist though?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mikon is indeed a masochist.
Well, regardless,
I need to do my copy
I
pasta first.
have gathered you all here today to
Read the
figure out the trial of Ibuki. Now,
Alright, so
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the during the class trial.
Man,
you will
Byakuya.
present
Oh,
your
yeah.
arguments for who the killer is and vote for who did it.
Monotone.
Oh.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment.
man,
If
fucking
you pick the wrong person, I'll
Shit,
punish
wasn't it
everyone
Hajime?
besides the blackened, and that person will earn the
I
right to
legit forgot he
leave
was
this
fat.
island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already.
Hajime is just surrounded by two deaths.
I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Wow!
You're not wrong.
Why is everyone in this game such a shit kid except Nagito?
Fuck you.
Except for Ibuki.
That
Especially,
was directed to Akane.
Look, her head
Especially
is empty,
Nagito.
her muscle mass is not.
Listen, Ibuki wouldn't have said this type of thing.
Her head is
This
empty
is
and her
because-
boobs are not.
everyone's fighting.
Look, she said it right there.
Oh, god damn it.
Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Yeah! Yeah, look at it that way, sure.
Right.
Let's
We
look at
shouldn't
it that
proceed
way.
with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikon, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages. I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikon came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikon rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story. And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikon and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our site.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
Bruh.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Really, bitch?
I mean...
Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
You son of a bitch.
He's right, though.
If you're
He has
the
a
only
point.
one who saw the hanging video,
He's literally
and the
correct.
first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now.
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
He's gonna show the ticket, I imagine.
Just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who will just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it! I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in terrible trouble now thanks to that. Fuck this bitch.
I think he's trying to just clear up in a fucked up way that you are not the killer, so that they don't spend time pointing fingers at you.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Well, he also
off.
has the good objective
Hajime's
point of you
testimony
can't
is
trust
clearly
anyone.
Yeah.
So
You have an idea who the killer is, boy? Come here.
I think Remus has an idea. What is it, boy?
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
I'm not the killer. There should be a contradiction somewhere. I need to find that and break through. Okay.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki...
That would also be a lie.
What's the only bullet you have?
I don't think I can. After all, Hajime's the only.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously,
Did Hajime...
the fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
My brain is not working well with me. Hold on.
Hajime's testimony.
You got it, baby. I know
Hajime's
you got
testimony
it.
is
Nobody,
false.
Josh,
no,
I got...
nobody say, nobody say shit.
let me
Let him
think
I'm gonna
figure
say
it
shit.
out.
I am curious to figure this out.
Let me think it out first.
I believe in you.
All your dreams, Josh. Go for the
Scrap.
gold.
I don't think it's the scrap. Surveillance.
Joshua, I believe in you.
Surveillance is on the twice, isn't it? Yeah.
What do you think, Remy?
What in the world is going on out there? One moment. I think my sisters are arguing.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie,
Go ahead and go through
then
this
the
again.
fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Found the contradiction.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's test, then the fact that it...
That would also... I don't think I can... After all...
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously...
Did Hajime...
The fact
that the bodies were imitating the movie.
No, that's wrong!
You did it.
I had to think about that actually hard.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
I
Of
instantly
course
figured
you're
it out.
not.
I already knew that.
Go fuck yourself, you dick.
I think he's trying to get
Before
you
the
to
incident,
unincriminate yourself.
Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that.
You could have just brought that up from the get-go, you
You
cock.
really could have, couldn't
No,
you?
fuck you.
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time.
Okay. If Nagito said, no one would have believed him seriously.
Isn't that right?
You could have just said, show the ticket.
Yes. No mistakes there. Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of
So
time.
true, bestie.
Well, I knew it
Shut
would turn out
up.
like this
So
anyway.
true, Chiaki.
She can't. She can't.
No,
Chiaki.
Since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable,
She knows what's up.
let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki
I'm back in my
committed
Teddy Grams.
suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
Wait, what?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
I guess we're knocking them out of the possible suspects now.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru. Me too!
Really, Monokuma?
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you? Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? Make your hotel room, scrap of paper.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over. I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
That person's remarks contradict the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
Where was the glob found again?
On the door.
In between the doors, specifically.
Yeah, in between.
I like the picture of it. Isn't it in the door? It's just literally just the glob.
That was in Chiaki's mouth.
Hajime will always treasure it.
How unsightly.
You mean soda?
No, Hajime, he's the one with the glob, and it's Chiaki's glob.
Oh,
He's always
Chiaki, yeah.
It's not Soda's glob.
Let's see, okay, motel room key, surveillance camera.
The lock was on the floor in front.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt. By doing that, the killer waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they look like they had... I have seen this in serial crime
So there's a
dramas.
contradiction. Let me look through it again.
The killer was still inside the music. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer waited till we get and suddenly.
I'm gonna take a stab at something
I've seen this
random.
in serial
It's gonna be
crime
stupid,
dramas.
but let me try it real quick.
The killer was still inside the music. By locking the door.
Stupid, but it works. It ain't stupid.
Most of us are all
Wait!
about stupid.
No, that's wrong.
Hey,
Oh, pardon me.
Wait a second. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
It wasn't rubber at all. That semi-transparent glob was probably...
I see!
Got any
That
glue?
semi-transparent glob. Must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too.
Chiaki was out there eating paste.
It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on that, I'm certain it was glue.
fucking Chiaki was the kid eating glue in school. In preschool.
Also, I love how it's like, oh, we know it's not rubber, and one of the dialogue options is rubber.
I didn't know glue was edible.
Oh my
You know what? That's probably for her benefit.
I don't think it is.
To the areas where both
I mean, if
joints
she-
touch.
Oh wait, yeah, it's good to know that.
Now she'll try eating glue!
Yeah, now I get
Gaps
it.
of the closed door. They must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally. It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to
Now
Miss
it's personal
Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel,
Ooh,
both
okay.
sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Why does it keep going like this?
So,
Christ.
during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
That scrap was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Now, I should be able to figure it out somewhat. What it is. Oh no!
Oh, not a hangman. Fuck!
Huzzah!
No!
Improved Hangman's Gambit.
Hangman's Gambit, more like I'm going to
It's
be a
far
hangman if I
superior
have
to
to
the
keep
first
going through with
Hangman
this
Gambit.
shit.
What was ripped?
Yeah.
That's obviously
Like I'm
wallpaper.
gonna hang a man.
More like wallpaper.
But can you spell wallpaper?
Can you smell the word?
Ankles.
But can you spell the word knife?
Yes.
I can't believe these letters are hardening in response to physical trauma.
I can't believe
Nanomachine,
So many
son.
W's.
I can't believe this is what they thought new and improved meant.
Ah. Good news. This is the worst this minigame gets, is in this game.
It's all uphill from here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not a thing in V3 then.
Oh no, oh hell no.
Oh, thank fuck.
It's even worse.
Wait, what? No, it's not.
I don't,
Yeah,
I
it
actually
is.
don't. I don't fucking remember. I'm gonna be honest.
In the music venue storage room, there
Improved,
should have been
improved,
black
improved
wallpaper
Hangman's
that's the
Gambit.
same color as that scrap.
I'm so full of
There was also
improved
a tear
Hangman's
along the edge
Gambit.
of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if
Bruh.
you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easy.
That scrap of paper was stuck on the baton lighting as part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. If it is connected to the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body, if I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give it a try. Logic dive! Brain
Finally.
blast!
Yeah.
Cool one!
All
This
dive.
one's the good one.
This is the sick one.
This just feels like a fucking classic Newgrounds game.
Yeah, it does.
I love it.
Question 1.
Aggressive.
Why did Hiyoko's body... Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
I need to kill fast, and the bullet's too slow.
You have to use smaller bullets.
I'm so full of murder. Yum.
What did the killer use to hide her body?
We've identified the joke of the day, it seems.
We're full of jokes. Yum.
Yum.
Yeah. I need some high-end ska for this segment.
How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? Covered the pillar. They formed a wall, really? Time for the brain blast!
It's all coming together.
It's going nowhere at all!
I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
I feel called out with that comment Nagito just said.
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5?
I give it a 3 out of 5.
I give it a 7.
My likeness
No,
in
3
your
out of 10.
movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
What does that mean?
Balls of moss.
I've got
Moss.
moss.
I just enjoy looking at them.
Monami, no!
There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated the 2 victims in that movie, I should be able to explain that now. To mix up the killing order.
I see! The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
You're one to talk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying.
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
He doesn't
Man,
get
he's
it.
being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Blood on the souls.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
That's obviously
Were there
it.
even any
But I want to hear
footprints
the
at
rest.
the crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor. But she was like sitting or something. So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
Fucking really?
What is...
Weak, I say! It doesn't even pierce my heart.
Jackie and Ibuki, blah 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 blah. Oh wait, that's Auto. Yeah, is that really true?
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet.
I am telling you to.
Did you see her walk?
If her feet was there any sign she stepped on?
I agree with that.
Hey, you're getting it.
Her feet were on the floor.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate
Whoa.
the power of the evil eye.
Whoa,
The fuck you doing, Gundam?
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, I know. I've tried to take care of him. I think he's taken care of.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
Bruh.
But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest. You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about did you see a nice nightmare?
Despite his exaggerated protest, I feel like I've already seen an opening in his counter.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words. That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things! You don't have proof of that at all!
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our
Yeah.
debate.
They fighting.
There's something
Yeah,
I
they
want to
do.
run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh? Suicide?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Ha!
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself, remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something.
Where the fuck is that thing again? Shit, I guess it's not a fucking clue, is it?
Which thing?
I was looking at the hemp. I was seeing if I had the hemp bag as like, wait, hold on. There we go. Monami tote bag. That was so.
So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Really? God.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Actually, hold on one sec. I have to use the restroom. Keep everyone entertained in my stead.
Yes. How do you think this trial's going so far?
It'd be a trial.
Out of all the trials, it's definitely one of them.
The jury's
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab an ice cream sandwich.
Nice. Hey, chat, are you entertained?
You having fun?
How about that music, huh?
Woo! What did
I just noticed something.
What's that?
Remembered something. If you remember back, and look at Ibuki's neck.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning.
Let me look at who's Nikon's camera.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed. What about you guys? I was where I was supposed to be, my own.
That's
Darn it, Remus! Give me like a second.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Right until the Monokuma announcement that morning, Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone. Okay. After Fuyuhiko met Mikan in front of the hospital, they split to search for Ibuki.
We can exclude this.
It's not movie invitation because I already used that. It's not. Have I already used one of the accounts already?
I don't know, have you?
I don't remember. Shit.
Cool.
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
No, I didn't mean to
Operation
shoot,
Destroy
fuck.
the Weakest Alibi has failed.
We can.
And what about the others?
Right before I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel.
So everyone who stayed at...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an
Aside from those if nobody has an alibi, then
No, that's not it.
Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Happened during the announcement. There's a person who
I think
doesn't...
Operation Destroy the Weakest Allies failed.
People...
Hey, are you sure, Orange? I'm pretty sure Operation Alibi still might be in check. Can you tell me again? I was uncheck.
I think it failed.
I think it failed? Alright. I wasn't sure.
Let me think. Fuck. Why is my brain acting so fucky today?
All being tired, I think.
Yeah.
I just had a scary thought.
What's up?
You guys remember when we saw Ibuki, right? Her body on the stage.
Uh-huh.
There was a visible mark on her neck.
Yeah?
Last I checked, strangulation leaves ligature marks,
Uh-huh.
not hanging. So, what if that wasn't Ibuki?
I'm pretty sure it was Ibuki.
Are you saying the dead body isn't Ibuki?
No. I mean,
Strangulation does in fact leave
the video.
like being hanged. Like you will get rope marks.
I mean, like, yeah, I think. We'll see. I'm thinking. I'm taking my chance to think. Hold on. Let me do something a little bit of overkill, but fuck it. I need it to think real quick. Because my brain's a little bit fried at the moment.
Josh, he needs that hyperlink blocked.
I usually like my brain over easy.
We can exclude the sick people like me and...
God damn it, that's all passwords.
Oh, my neck.
Here, maybe there's a better one I can take from. Yeah, this one.
Just let me know if you need a hint.
I can also provide a hint if you need it. I don't think you want one, but, you know. Huh?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was told.
I think everyone at the motel is...
So everyone who stayed at the... What about you guys? I was wrong.
That's not it.
Aside from those, if nobody... Operation Dis...
All right. I'm gonna try something very stupid.
This is Danganronpa. There's always been a precedent for stupidity. Because sometimes there are dumb answers.
People like me and Akane, right?
Yeah, that didn't work.
I'll impress you with my stupidity if you give me the chance.
Crap! Wait.
Thinking.
Why not try Fuyuhiko's account?
I'm agreeing with it, so.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the... I was totally asleep.
I think everyone...
So everyone who stayed...
Like his state, or his account, or like what he says?
His account.
Okay, let me try his account real quick.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed.
That's not enough.
Aside from those afflicted by the... If nobody has an alibi, Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed!
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane,
Nope, that
right?
won't work.
Not there.
No, I would not like a hint. Not yet. Let me try a couple more. I think I could. I feel like I can pin it up somewhere. It's not Nagito's. Yeah, so it'll probably be better. It's weird because a lot of these don't seem to have connections to what's going on. She apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. We're only separated for a short time.
Mm-hmm. See what I'm getting at?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay, now I'm just going for broke right here.
And what about the right before them? I was totally asleep.
I think everyone...
So everyone is... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed...
That's not...
Aside from those... If nobody has an alibi, then... Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed!
Hold on.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the... Right before them? I was totally asleep.
Yeah, this will be my
So everyone is...
stupid
What about
chance.
you guys? I was where I was supposed...
That's not...
Aside from those... If nobody has an alibi,
That didn't work, of course not. Fuck.
Damn it.
Okay, I'll ask for this hint only. Do I have to scan?
No.
Okay. This will eliminate one of the options. Do I have to agree with someone?
The only thing that there is to agree with in this choice is that Fuyuhiko was in his cottage.
None of the evidence really matches that, so I guess I can cross off my own cottage. Not that. I can also cross off Nagito's.
We can
Maybe try Mikon's account then.
Maybe, let me try.
And what about the others? Right before them, I was totally asleep.
I think everyone...
So everyone is... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed...
That's not...
Aside from those... If nobody has an alibi, then...
Wait, really?
No,
Fuck,
that's
okay.
wrong.
Oh my god.
Who was the first person you saw that day?
God damn
Not
it.
all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikon and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikon and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
God damn it.
Crazy! What kind of situation is that?
Shut the fuck up.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime. Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason?
I get it now.
If that's the case, are we still in the
Nagito,
killer's
you
trap?
fucking genius.
Don't give him praise.
Inside a trap set by one of us? So then, who's and what kind of trap is it? Damn, I guess I'll have to save that copy pasta for next time.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Manami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it! Stop it! Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls.
And here's some chance time.
Hello, what? What's that?
Now then, Manami's appeal time starts now.
Huh? Appeal time?
Your kind-hearted big brother is going to give you a chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck! Show those jerks who treat you like a redheaded stepchild who's boss.
God damn. That's 99% your fault.
While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so.
That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal.
Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way.
I'm Usami, magical miracle girly Sami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk.
Geez, I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever.
Does anybody know the reference for that out?
No, I do not. Anybody got any ideas on that?
Doraemon. Nora said it.
Oh, it's Doraemon?
I'm Monami.
Okay, we're gonna call it there.
That's totally fair.
We'll save. Just there as a backup in case something fucks up.
Rotate your saves.
So I guess it's not Mikon, I guess.
Oh, what stopped them from being Mikon?
She has a rock solid alibi, and I'm the person who has the alibi.
Rock solid is sodium.
What?
What do you mean?
Wait, no, not sodium. Fuck, what am I trying to say here?
I do actually think sodium is rather soft, but yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think I fell asleep during them talking. The alcohol. Well, I'm good now.
It's such a low
Believe me,
But if you want to keep things like moving along at a nice click, if it takes too long, you might want to just start asking for help.
Well, hey, I want to figure it out on my own. That's the fun.
I know, but I'm just saying when it gets to like 30 minutes at a time to just figure out one thing, it's getting a little ridiculous.
Hey, if he wants to do it, he wants to do it.
It's my playthrough.
I guess.
Yeah, and outright telling him the answer won't help.
I'm more just saying, like, you know, you got people watching this and all that.
Listen, people at home, I know it's boring, but fuck you. You can go watch an edited VOD. Listen, let me enjoy playing my video game.
Hey, buddy, I think you got the wrong door. The electrical soup walks down.
Like,
what?
I cannot tell what you're saying, Randy.
I mean, it's editing it and uploading it to YouTube. We can cut out a bit of the downtime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I will be doing that after I finish Danganronpa 1, and I will be doing it, but doing a small cut here to make a time a little bit better will not be a colossal Herculean task. The only thing that should be colossal about that is the export, which probably shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, it's Hiyoko.
Hey, there's a dead corpse on the screen. Hello. I had a copy pasta prepared because I thought I would be able to figure out who did it. Also, maybe a corpse? Maybe?
That would only be the case if Monomi came by and scooped him up.
I feel like he's bursting like Kool-Aid Man.
No, that proves it. He's still alive.
What?
Somehow.
What? Kool-Aid?
Anytime a dead person appears on the screen, Monomi scoops them up and takes them off in flight. If they're still alive, then
Don't take the menu. Don't
Did
take
you
the
mix
menu
up
as an
everybody?
indication.
It's also randomly generated.
Yeah, it's random generated, Con. I think that might be a little bit of a overthinking a bit. Too much.
I have beaten the game, and I will confirm that that is not a thing.
It isn't?
It's
No,
not.
it's 100% random.
Damn it. I could have sworn.
Don't use the menu as any indicator. The game would not actively spoil you with the menu.
It's not
Unless
Golden
it's-
Fantasia.
It's also not the
it would be
near
correct.
opening thing.
Even if it would be correct, it would only update after you finish the chapter.
This isn't Persona Arena.
Yes, what was it? I wanted to think over a bit. I don't think it was Mikon, so that leaves Fuyuhiko, Gundam, Sonya, and Soda.
Delicious soda. Yum.
What about Chiaki?
No, not her.
Hey, Robo, when did you get here?
Yeah, when did you get here? Stream's
Just
going.
now.
Seconds ago.
I just heard. It was like 10 seconds ago, or like 30 seconds ago.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Joshi.
What do you
I think
mean?
there still may be some minor evidence for Mikon.
How so?
It's a little suspicious that she's been in Hajime's bed these past few nights, especially after all this. Plus, it's a little odd that she'd go ahead and just actively say there was too long time for her back in that trial.
What? What are you saying?
I think my brain is just putting two and two together in different places.
So what you think is that like Mikon obviously, well, that is true, but that doesn't cover Ibuki's then, or like the time for Hiyoko's death, because Hiyoko died before playing that camera, and Mikon was with us during that time frame. I mean, like, but like she could hide the body if she set the temperature up too.
Do you
This
think
is
more
why
than
This is why I mentioned earlier the thing about the neck. If
Do you
she
think
was
more-
strangled if she was strangled instead of being hung, then the ligatures wouldn't be that noticeable on a hanged body.
What?
Do you think
Especially
more than
that
one
quick.
person was involved in the murder?
No.
I think Sex Ghost did it.
No, I think.
What?
Yeah, I think Sex Ghost.
Yeah,
did it.
Sex Ghost. Damn.
The
But
Sex
like,
Ghost?
as my
Sex Ghost?
as my current thought process goes, what is it? I guess maybe Mikon still has, because like Mikon's the one that has like probably the strongest, a little bit of an MO, but like, because she knew the victims prior, but like
That's also
they've
the
lost
thing.
their
If you
memories,
think of an
so
MO.
like that's the kind of the stick in the wrench right there. The what is it? Whatever the fuck. There. That's kind of a
The old stick in the
Wrench in the
wrench.
gears.
Yeah, in the gears. is
Wrench
that,
in the
like-
works, yes.
Wrench in the works is that like fucking what was it? They lost their memory, so they can't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe not. This is very strange.
I think it was your mother.
Believe me when I say that I'm usually just going off this from how my thought process goes. So for all I know, I could be wrong.
I will.
And what Nagito said? that does make a lot of sense.
As usual.
For more than one intention for this kind of crime.
Still, I would like to announce that I will be picking this up on Saturday. I know people are like, but I have stuff going on Saturday. I'll be real, I don't.
I'm free Saturday.
I'm free Saturday. I think so.
I don't want to wait a week.
That is perfectly fair.
Yeah. We could have a shorter session just to finish up this trial.
But so on Saturday we will finish this. In between there, go to Orange Boy. Go to twitch.tv/Orange Boy. Again,
Yeah,
I
was
spelled that with
zero.
zero, and then a underscore in between the boy and the orange. And follow him so we may read a Catboy visual novel.
Yeah. We reach 50. They're gonna have to get Swifty.
Joshy is so fucking excited to voice the
I
femboy.
honestly don't know where I was going with that. Can I get a redo?
No.
Let me rephrase that. He's so excited to voice the Catboy femboy.
He was so excited to play the femboy, he skipped over the guy who's voiced by Nero in Devil May Cry in the Japanese dub.
Please listen to Judge. Please fulfill his dreams of voicing a Catboy femboy.
We're only 39 away from doing the femboy.
I need to figure out that
You
like
know,
link.
like,
shit.
Could be yours.
Let me.
It's femboy.
If
Could
you
be
know
yours.
enough people.
Let me get something real quick.
I'll be playing Claude Fire Emblem.
You can always go to other
No, not Inspect Element, you motherfucker.
No, he'll be playing the cat boy who happens to also have a masculine sense while he's also eating some kind of, what is that, red bean treat in the image?
Whatever you said, yes.
Yeah, the rough scruff guy.
None of these characters are rough and or scruff. They're all like pretty anime boys.
Okay, let me be a little more specific. He's that one archetype that looks like he'd be the MC of a main character verse, and he just looks like the tall, muscular buff
What
guy.
is their color code?
Whatever whatever your words are, I agree 100%.
What is the
I
color
agree
code
with
of
that.
the character?
I agree with those words.
The dude with the brown hair. All right.
Allow me to
Remember,
cut through your balls.
Next
What?
time on Danganronpa, I will have my revengeance rising. The stream will end soon after I press this button.
Okay.
In a couple seconds.
Oh my god! No, we didn't talk about the 9/11!